Hey everybody, welcome to the week. Even though the week is Friday, and I didn't do anything yesterday really for recording. Today we're gonna do some things. We're gonna do a bunch of work poured over the stream from last Sunday, the D&D stream, and then we're gonna try to figure out how to make a layout for Streamlabs, for streaming, for D&D. So we can instead of it's just my dice tower, I'm hoping I can find a way to incorporate Discord with our 4, potentially 5 now. Not face cams, because some of the group doesn't want to do face cams, which is fine, but at least our Discord emblems, like the Discord chat that that we're in when we're in a call. So hopefully, like, if I can get it figured out, it'd be our DM bigger screen, and us 5 little screens, 4 or 5 little screens, and then maybe if I can figure out cut from our, depending on what campaign we're playing, cut out our. I mean, we only got 2 for drawings right now: the badge quest and the main campaign. But see if I can maybe cut out from a saved photo each individual one of our characters' faces and paste it over the overlay so they know who's talking. So we're like, oh, and put their character name under them. It's gonna be hopefully the idea. It's what I'm gonna try. It's what I'm gonna try to do. I've never really made a layout before, except for the basics of capture screen, capture video camera when I do use my VTuber model, sound obviously, but it's going to be a whole new thing that I have to figure out how to do. So yeah, we're going to do that today. Hey everybody, it's Saturday. I didn't completely forget to record something for now, but to be fair, I really haven't done much except for record, and then as you can see, I'm actually not now. I'm waiting for my cousin to get back. I recorded a couple videos today, and then I've just been kind of chilling. Tomorrow is going to be D&D, of course, every Sunday when I can make it. Sometimes I can't because we go see my grandma on Sunday, but sorry, there was something in my nail. But yeah, I haven't done much. Not gonna do much, especially tomorrow or Monday. Tuesday can be big though. Well, Monday can be kind of big because I want to do some stuff. So yeah, but for now, that's it. As you can see in my reflections, is GTA. Well, everybody, it's Sunday and got done with D&D about an hour ago. I ate a little late lunch, even though it was 4, but we'll eat a dinner soon. I was gonna get ready for a walk. You see, I was watching YouTube when I was eating. I was gonna get ready for a walk because it was sunny and blue outside, but I just finished, like I said, my kind of late lunch, and there are gray clouds looming above now, looking like it's gonna rain. So I don't know if I can go for a walk today. Let me look. Didn't think there was supposed to be rain. I'll check the weather here in a sec, and if you see me on a walk, you see me on a walk. If you don't, you don't. Unfortunate, but yeah. Alright everybody, it's Monday. It's actually evening Monday. It's like almost 9. I'm about to work out on a headset. But probably not going to be a long vlog this week either, like last week. And it's not because I'm already getting bored, because I'm not. It's just right now, especially because I haven't driven a week, I'm hoping to tomorrow to add to the vlog, but it's hard when I live with my parents and I don't have a normal job right now because I can't get anywhere, because I can't drive and there's no city buses and everything. So it's just hard for me to try to find content to make that isn't just, oh, here's me still eating healthy food, which I am. Here's me going for a walk, which I'll still show you, but it's like it's hard to find content to do. You know, it's hard to figure out things to do for content in the weekly vlog while, you know, eating better and, you know, exercising. It's hard to do right now. I'm trying to think of ways, and I don't really know. That's the thing. That's the struggle I'm having. It's not that I'm getting bored. It's not that I'm forgetting. It's more so that I'm just, I don't know what to do for content, you know? Maybe you could tell me. I mean, I showed you my shoes. Probably not very entertaining. I showed you my Magic the Gathering cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon decks. So I've shown you that. Haven't shown you, I guess, a real room tour. It's not really that big of a room. I've shown you my figurines and pretty much it, other than my posters. I mean, I got a collection of Hot Wheels down. Would you really want to go through those? I know how to cut some stuff out when I showed you my kind of showed you my shoes. I can kind of show you right now. So, number one, we've got I'll come out here to the light. My wizard staff that I bought from Spirit Halloween a few years ago for cosplay. I have still yet to do. I'm kind of be a fat wizard right now, but my wizard staff. I've got I created at Disney World when I was like 14. It still has power. I don't know when the last time I changed these batteries were. And it still kind of works. But double-sided, more toy type lightsaber I built at Disney World, like I said, when I was 14. And then I'll show you the big boy first. These are two other crystals I have, red and yellow. This was I made a few years ago on my birthday. Me and my mom went to Disneyland, and we went into the lightsaber builder shop in there. And this was cost about $300 to make, just to get in to buy your ticket. But I did, or we did, I should say. Watch if they. And oh god, it's not coming out. That's what she said. There we go. Hold on, we'll show you. Hey Google, turn off bedroom 2. And we'll turn off the TV for a sec, because this one is my fancy lightsaber. I said I have yellow and red, but I made it originally purple because purple is my favorite color. You see how bright it is too. Like I said, this shop, the little thing you have to go to Disneyland to get in is like to pay $300 just to get in, and you reserve a time. You go with other people, and you make it. And this is what I made. Like, look, I'm holding it way over here, and you can still see me pretty well. I go back a little bit, I get a little darker, but yeah. This is my big one. Hey Google, turn on bedroom 2. I got those things. Other than that, it's the struggle. The struggle is to try to find content to make. Like, there's other things I could potentially do outside, but I don't want to go. I mean, my stepdad does, and I go with him, but I don't want to go because like we've kind of seen before, there's a playground, and then there's a big part of there's like a big field over here, playground, and then smaller field. And we go to the bigger side of the field, hit like baseballs or my stepdad's softballs off a tee. But I don't want to go over there right now because the geese infestation up here has gone crazy, and there's like hundreds of them that sit in the field over there when there's no one, like no kids or stuff outside, and they just poop everywhere, and there's just goose poop all over in the grass, and I don't want to get it in my shoes, and I don't want to get it on the baseballs or the baseball bat and have to touch it with my hands because it's gross, because goose poop is gross. Any poop is gross, really, even though it's pretty much just grass goose poop, but it's still gross, icky. I don't want my shoes and stuff, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm struggling to figure out content to make while I continue showing the little bit of health updates with food and exercise. And, right now, Ollipops, I'm all out, sadly. Back to drinking normal soda, which is not bad. I like I said, I only drink one a day, but sorry, putting stuff back. But I just it's hard. I'm trying to figure out stuff I can do with the limited stuff I have access to. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to turn it over to the normal TV. I used was my PlayStation, and I'm just gonna put it on normal TVs for when I work out, because even though I'm not watching it and I have the sound of the headset going, I just kind of like having something on in the background when I'm doing things. Like when I'm cleaning, music or TV, doing laundry, again, music or TV. I like having something on in the background, even if it's not my main focus. So, yeah. I don't know. It's probably about the longest part of a vlog I've made the past 2 weeks. Over 7 minutes. So, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I'm struggling a little just to find content to do. Because when I'm not, doing exercise or eating healthy, I'm literally, the last few weeks, all I've been doing is sitting over there at my desk, recording like crazy. Recording videos, because we're in March now. MLB The Show 26 comes out. Early access the 13th, and I'm still only in the playoffs of season 5 over there for the Roosters. So I have been trying to record like crazy to finish that series on time to be able to do something else. So that has been most of my days. And when that's most of my days, that's all I'm really thinking about, and I'm not thinking about potentially making content or finding something to do for content, and struggle. I know I have thought of maybe potentially, I don't know what I would specifically say, but just like story times in my life, like I did the other day, talking about how I was on a family beach trip one time. I was a Reese's peanut butter stick whore, because that's like the only thing I was eating after dinner. I would have some, before dinner, have some. Saw them in a vending machine, putting money in, eating them. That story. So I could tell more stories. I don't know what I would tell. I don't know what would be interesting. I don't really want to do gameplay, because I have the gameplay channel for that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do for content in between the going for a walk or showing you, hey, I got this new healthy food, which I've been thinking about. Talked with my mom earlier that we have a certain store here that does sell like protein shakes, not in like a big 12 pack bundle. They sell them solo. Been thinking about going there, getting one of those, trying it to see if I like it, and if I do, maybe making smoothies at home, because I like strawberries. We don't really buy strawberries, but I do like strawberries on the fruit side. So maybe getting like one of those, some strawberries, maybe some raspberries, because I like raspberries too, and making like smoothies, or a healthy like shake kind of thing for me. We also talked about how I haven't had in a while, because I've never really liked the texture, but trying some yogurt because I know yogurt has flavors I like strawberry and raspberry and stuff. I know my mom doesn't eat yogurt without granola in it, and I'm not a super fan of granola unless it's like a granola bar. But even then, I'd rather have like a, well, I guess Cliff Bar is kind of granola. So I mean, I kind of do. I've never tried it before, but I guess like I said, I'm willing to try that. For the healthier food things, add more to it because yogurt is good as far as I know for you. You know, and of course, no, so are protein shakes and fruit. So if I could get a shake going that I like, or something to that nature, because like I said, I do drink juice. Capri Sun. Oh, I just noticed that twisty tie down there. I gotta pick that away in the recycling. But it's not. I know it's not the healthiest so far in terms of drinking. Lately has been the Olipop, which has been good. Which has been really good. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm just itchy and it just jiggled. Ugh. Sorry you had to see that. But so yeah, I gotta go get more of those. Because I mean, like I said, I do drink. Because tonight was the first time in a while with dinner I've had a normal soda, other than the other day when we went to dinner with my grandma. But at home, it was the first one in a while because I've been drinking the Olipop, and I'm out. And now I'm drinking soda again, which again, no, it's bad, but I only do one a day. But yeah, so juice, maybe more juice, or like I said, maybe there's other flavorful, healthy protein shake. Maybe not even protein, just maybe like healthier fiber type smoothie drinks. Just some thoughts. And again, I don't know what, because I'm just trying to put some time into this vlog. I mean, this part right now is about as long as last week's vlog almost. So yeah, I don't know what to do in terms of the content in between the checkups of driving when I can, which hopefully we'll do tomorrow. Eating healthy, working, going for a walk. Because like I said, I could record the stuff on the headset, but while and I see intense motion Beat Saber stuff coming at me, all you would see is just me flailing my arms around like an idiot. Just playing a game. I mean, it's a workout of a game, like holy. And I don't even play on the hardest difficulty. I have a hard time keeping up with the hard difficulty still. And I've been playing this for a couple of months now. But, again, am I getting a workout? Yes. But for content-wise, you would just see me flailing my arms around like an idiot. And I mean, I could do that. I don't know if I want to do that, but it could be entertaining. I mean, I know most people who do Beat Saber, they just show their avatar and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure out the in-between. Again, like I keep saying, it's not I'm getting bored. It's not like I'm trying to wind down because I'm bored and I want to stop. It's literally me trying to figure out what the heck to do for the in-betweens of driving, going for a walk / exercise, updates about that, and then eating healthier, getting healthier foods, and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna try this, like with the Olipops and the Poppy. That's the struggle. That's the struggle I'm having. I don't know. There's not much I can do. I mean, there are things I can do, but can't at the same time. Because, like, because when it's nice, I'm sure I like going for a walk, but I do like riding bicycles. Like, before we settled on the headset, because I still want to do more research. I did a little bit in the first vlog, but I want a better bike because the bike I have is a mountain bike, but it's from Walmart like 10 years ago, and it was only like $100. I want a bit more expensive one because I'm not saying I'm not going to be like doing those huge jump trails, but if I can, especially if I start actually driving, getting my license, and this takes off a bit more in terms of views and subscribers and stuff. Part of the actual wild part is I would love to go ride some of those trails. And they're like ski. There's like a color coordination system, and I think like green and blue are like the two easiest. That's probably where I would stay. I think the blue is it's like medium, so there's like small jumps. I can do small jumps. I mean, I can do big jumps, but with my big body right now, probably not great on a bike to do big jumps with a big fat body. But I would want to do that. But like I could ride my bike, but for that, even the one I have now, but for that, because I would want to do longer bike rides, I would want, because I kids, if you're watching, always wear one, but I don't wear a helmet. And I would want a helmet, and I know there's cheap ones at Walmart and stuff, but I would want one like a bit stronger. Like, I know they're still expensive, but maybe like a cheap dirt, not like a full face cover motorcycle mask, but more like a dirt bike one that you see them wear. With, where they slide over the goggles. Obviously, I wouldn't be sliding over goggles, but a helmet like that where it's a little more encasing around the head, where like a normal bicycle helmet, sure I can bang, but like up here would be fine, but like down here wouldn't be super great if I smack or like slide. And the helmet, the motorcycle helmet, it's just, to me, it's more protective per se. Plus, if I do want to go on those mountain bike trails, I know even people who are beginning, that's the helmet style they choose, is those like dirt bike motorcycle helmets, because they got trees to worry about and rocks and stuff, because you're going downhill and you're going fast, so you want something like that can take speed, like if you crash at speed like a motorcycle helmet can, better than just like a normal bike helmet you go buy at Walmart. I'm not saying the ones at Walmart are bad. If you just want to do leisurely rides around town, it's a great helmet. But like I said, what I want to do, go down those trails. Like, I think the closest ones that I'm talking about to me are Mount Hood. In the spring and summer and fall, they have those trails open. So say go there, I would want the more protective motorcycle helmet. And you don't have a pool anymore. Not that you would want to see my fat body in a tank top anyway, circling around the pool to make a current and then swimming against the current, which was a heck of a workout. It would make me tired, but we can't do that anymore. I guess I could walk, but don't tell my mom, but I could walk on the highway up back here and look, and then, because we didn't get one last year because just my mom was working so much, but probably get a fishing license. And like I said, the river's like right there and that way near me. Could do some fishing stuff, kind of outdoors, but the only thing around here is on the river, not great bank access. And the good place to go fishing by the bank is just a bunch of weeds and lily pads. And up here you want to, or not just up here, but anywhere, kind of, you want to throw on the edge of the lily pads and come out, not out and then in to the lily pads and stuff. So I could do that too. Now I could go through my garage tomorrow, see if there's anything. Like I said, I hit baseball. If he used to play baseball, I could just story time once a week just to add the time. Story time with Shark. Story time with me. I don't know. I mean, this has been a good talk. It's been going for 20 minutes, and like I said, this one section of the vlog is longer than last week's, so I guess I found some way this week to make it longer and get some content. But yeah, I've told you the struggle. Don't know what to do, but you know what? We'll figure it out, because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping weekly. I mean, I wouldn't stop it anyway. I would make it shorter like last week's, but not stopping the vlog until we're able to do what I wanted to originally do with this channel, and that is go out and explore the Pacific Northwest and show you the finer things, the wild side. Because, like I said before, you ask people who aren't from here, what do you know about, just say Washington in general? They'll say, oh, it's coffee, rain, and trees, which I guess is kind of wild. But, or like I heard, it was a while ago when I made the little snippet on my TikTok when I was up on Mount St. Helens last year with my family. We were hiking. I was talking about how a lot of influencers and content creators say, oh, they love Washington, they love Seattle. Well, it's here, but Seattle's not really Washington. Washington is out in the Cascades, out in the Olympics, mountain range, out on the beach, even the east side of the mountains, the city's there. It's kind of better than the I-5 corridor where I am. Basically, Cascades, East Washington, good. Olympic Mountain Range, Coast, Washington, good. I-5 corridor, sucks butt. But, it's just because, and when I say explore the Pacific Northwest, I don't just mean Washington. I mean, like, going off the Seattle Mariners, and they say, oh, they do like a #1 fan every month, and they include Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and stuff like that. And I would show you the wilds of that too, of Oregon, Alaska, Idaho, Montana. If I get a passport or an enhanced ID, Canada, because it touches the Pacific Ocean. Parts of Alaska do. That's why I'm counting it. Because, you got the lower half touches the northern Pacific, and there's the northern Pacific Ocean, so it's the Pacific Northwest. I know Idaho and Montana doesn't, but the Mariners counted in their Northwest Fan of the Month, so I'm going to count it. But, yeah. Thought I'd just do a talk. I didn't know it was going to go this long. Longer than, again, like I keep saying, longer than last week's vlog in its entirety, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Other than driving, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Or hopefully driving. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out things as I go, And we're going to keep doing that. Alright, everybody. Tuesday. I'm pretty late into Tuesday. Just got out the shower. So we went to the store earlier. We went to the store a little late this evening. Because, sometimes you go to the store early or later at night. It's easy. There's less people. You can look around more. But anyway, so I'm going to try to make this short because I want to get here to bed soon. But a few things to talk about. Let's talk about the first part. So I remember and show you now. Now, those are some bicycles at a store up here called Fred Meyer, and I know I said on the first vlog, kind of passing, I've been looking, and then I'll try to find, I took a picture, or at least my mom did, but I don't know if I did, but I took a picture of another one from Walmart. Hopefully I'll be posting it now. But, because I know yesterday I kind of talked about, in the ramble, trying to figure out things to do, I talked about how to, I wanted a bike, and I wanted a better mountain bike to go on potentially trails, hopefully. And so that, and the ones I just showed you are kind of in the range I'm looking for. They're around $300 to $400. The two that I showed you now are a Huffy and a Mongoose. I don't know much about them. I'll look into them, but the one I just showed you, the one that talked about in the first one, is called the Ozark Trail brand, and that one I have done research on, and it says even for someone, I've read some reviews of people who are my size in weight say it was a good bike for them. It took the trails. They bought it straight from the store. Didn't have any real problems. But the internet might know more. There might be a mountain biker who stumbles upon this and watches through and sees, and maybe they can give me their opinions on those bikes, the Huffy and the Mongoose and the Ozark Trail, and maybe they can recommend another one that I don't know about that's in that potential price range of $300 to $400 that is good and is a good starter bike. But the one I've all seen now is the Ozark Trail one is a pretty good starting bike for the price, and it's pretty easily upgradable as you go on and get better at mountain biking on the trails. So, yeah, I thought I'd just show them, talk a little bit of it. And number two, I'll show you right now, canoe or kayak. I'm looking into kayaks. My mom has too, because we have found very much up here where we live in the part of Washington we live that bank access fishing is few and far between, and even the spots that are good for shore fishing are usually all taken, and so there's really nowhere to fish. So we have been looking for the past couple years, year or so, couple years, at kayaks, and that one in store anyway around here. I haven't gone to actual sporting goods stores in a while, but at least in terms of like Walmart and Kroger brand store like that we were at where I took the picture, they have kayaks there, and that one's we're trying to lose pounds, and I've been down to that weight before. We were down less than that weight last summer, but its max capacity is 275, and I haven't weighed in a bit, but last time we weighed in we were down 4 pounds. But I've been looking, and so I'm just kind of throw out the question there to people who might know. Like, Fee, I know you're probably watching. You can ask your husband if he thinks that's good, or maybe he knows a cheaper brand like that, but is for not only bigger in weight, but I know your husband is tall, so like a big man kayak. If he knows a good brand that's cheaper that he uses, because I know he uses kayaks to go fishing, so I could always just ask him too, but we're throwing it on the vlog. But ask him myself, but we're throwing it in here. So yeah, just some questions to pose. But finally, some other things we got at the store. So first off, we got these two things. We got two of them. 8 packs between the two boxes, 7 cards per pack. Or I am specifically looking for not necessarily him, but the Dark Magician stuff that goes with him, the newer Dark Magician stuff, because I have a kind of Dark Magician, kind of Magician Girl deck that ultimately is older, and it's a stall to try to get Exodia. Even though I added my cousin's old extra deck from his spellcaster deck to mine, helps it a little bit. But I want to try to upgrade my Dark Magician deck to more focus on that. So I'm hoping I can get some stuff from this and slowly but surely get more of this, and hopefully get the cards I need, because I don't think any of the local card shops around here sell. I've seen them sell single. Even GameStop sells single Pokemon and Magic, but I don't think I've seen a store around where I live in a while that sells single Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like bulk Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, I suppose I can buy them online if I can find them cheap, and it's a good, reputable person or online store, like a TCG Player probably is the best. But yeah, we're hoping for that, some Dark Magician stuff. And then finally, I found some new Olipop and a new Poppy flavor we're going to try. So let me get them out. of the fridge real quick. We'll rest you on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So we'll start with flavor 1. Now, I'm not normally, because it'll show you the pepper, I'm not normally a Dr. Pepper fan, and I've recently tried, and I'm going to say something here, so Fee, Shay, I know you're watching, don't get mad at me, but I recently tried sheer wine, and that tasted also a lot like Dr. Pepper to me. It was better than Dr. Pepper, but that's what I tasted, was Dr. Pepper with just with a lot more cherry flavor. So, but I thought I'd give it a try. It's called Olipop Dr. Goodwin. You know, our vegan-based soda we've been drinking here to get healthier. 9 grams of fiber, only 3 grams of sugar, 45 calories in the can. So yeah, it's good. And like I said, not a super fan of Dr. Pepper type flavored drinks, but hey, you know what? It was there. Why not try it? Maybe I'll like it. That's the first one. Second is not Olipop. Second is Pepsi, but not just any Pepsi. I was walking by, and apparently Pepsi has made a probiotic version of Pepsi. I'm not a super big Pepsi guy. I'd rather drink Coke if I'm drinking a cola type drink. But I mean, I haven't seen a prebiotic normal Coca-Cola. So this is a little less fiber at only 3 grams, a little more sugar at 5 grams. 15 less calories though. But yeah, the probiotic Pepsi. Like I said, I'm not saying I don't like normal Pepsi. I just, if I'm drinking, if like this was normal Pepsi versus Coke, I'd rather have the Coke than Pepsi. But by all means, do I dislike Pepsi? Like if I'm invited to a party and the only drink, like a barbecue or something, and the only drink they have in the cooler is a Pepsi, it's fine. I like Pepsi. I just prefer Coke. Well, yeah, that's number 2. We'll round off the Olipop. And speaking of that, we have Olipop Vintage Cola. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like Coke, Pepsi, just the normal cola taste. I do not know, but I saw it, and I was like, let's give it a try. So that's the next healthy one we have. And the final one, like I said, is not Olipop. It is, well, actually, it's not the last healthy drink. It is Poppy, and it is wild berry flavor. Now, I don't know what that means because on the front it shows mixed berry flavored soda, and it just shows a strawberry and what I think is a raspberry. It's blue. So let's see what's in here. Have you heard these berries are drama? Raspberries into blueberry, blueberries into strawberry, and we're into all 3 of them together. Oop. Oh, so it's raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry. Okay. Those are all good flavors. I just saw blue and wild berry. I'm hoping, best case scenario for me, it tastes like, well, because there's another drink that's like it now, but you can only get it at Applebee's. But basically, best case scenario, blue Pepsi, slash, or Pepsi Blue slash, I think it's called Mountain Dew Berry Bash that you get at Applebee's. It's the same thing as blue Pepsi. Little worse for wear is Mountain Dew Voltage. Mountain Dew Voltage is not bad. It's kind of the same flavor as that Berry Blast Mountain Dew at Applebee's and Pepsi Blue, but not, to me, not as good. It's a very similar taste. It's just not as good as those other 2. And then, worst case scenario, would still not be bad. There was another drink that was supposed to be blue, like a mixed berry. There's like, oh, it's like the Pepsi Blue and Voltage. I can't remember what it was, but in the end, it tasted like a Blue Otter Pop, which is, again, it's not a bad flavor at all. I love Blue Water Pops. They're one of my favorites. But yeah, so we got the Poppy. Wildberry. This is one we'll probably try first tomorrow, just to get it out of the way so we're not, like, mixing Olipop and Poppy between days. So we'll try this one first. But the final healthy drink is it's a high protein shake. And it's because it's vanilla flavored. But, so the objective here is not to if it is really good, I might just drink it straight. But the object here is to not typically get more of these straight. Even though if I do really like it, we'll get more. Purpose here is to like it well enough, which I think I will, to then go get more, but get like I said yesterday, get some strawberries or something, other fruit that I like, and make homemade type shakes / smoothie things. Because I don't think I've said it, but I know I'm on this health journey and I'm not a fan of vegetables. I know they have good things for you, but I just don't like, even as an adult, I know people say, oh, you know, like as kids, you gotta try them as an adult. I've tried them as an adult, and they're not, except for potatoes. And, lettuce doesn't really have a flavor, so that's fine, I guess. It's just water. Same with celery, that no real taste. It's just kind of like a water fruit, or it's vegetable, even. But objective is to hopefully make fruit smoothies start getting more healthier things than just like the stuff I get from my vitamins, but even more so because it's actual fruit mixed with this that has 30 grams of protein, 30% vitamin D at 6 mcg, iron, 10% iron, 50% calcium in here, 4% potassium, vitamin A, 25%, vitamin E, thiamine, lysine. I don't know if all of this is all good, but folate, lysine, biotin, phosphorus, magnesium, selenium, manganese, molybdenum, chromium, copper, zinc, iodine, pathogenic acid, vitamin B12, vitamin B6, riboflavin, vitamin K, vitamin C. Putting, not only getting those vitamins and minerals in me, but like I said, making a homemade fruit smoothie, like I said, like this, strawberries, and I know it's not super healthy, but maybe just a little cream to get that, potentially that strawberry cream flavor and the candies I like, and those, or that Olipop soda, the strawberry vanilla, which was really good. I'm saying we, but me, I liked. So if we can get that going, and I can have, as adding to my daily of drink, I have a big one. I'm pretty much drinking a big old bottle of this through the day that I need to go refill for tonight. Juice with lunch, and then when I have them, the Olipops, or one soda a night, with dinner, juice with lunch. But if I can throw this kind of in the mix for the day, kind of like maybe a light meal / healthy drink as a fruit smoothie, we're getting somewhere. We're starting to get somewhere. We're adding more potentially healthy foods to everyday eating to help lose weight. So that's the hope. Like I said, and if I like them straight, I'm sure one of these a day by itself is probably good too. You heard what I listed off all on here, all these vitamins. It's probably that's probably just good too. But if we can add fruit, like I said, strawberry, it's even better. So yeah, like I said, we're moving forward. But now it's late. It's like 11:30 now. we're going to get ready for bed. But I just wanted to show you that, what we did. I would open the cards for you, but I don't know how to do it on a phone. I don't have a stand. My old phone case had a stand. This one, it's an anime one. It doesn't have a kickstand in the back, so I can't kick it up. So I'll just open them and tell you what I got tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go back out, try to get some sleeves, because I don't know if I showed you. I think I did, but if not, I have the two newest from the Lorwyn Eclipsed set, the newest Commanders, Elemental Fury, and what's this one, Bright something? Yeah, Blight Curse. I have those two, and I need sleeves for the deck. So I'm gonna go look for those tomorrow. So yeah, I just thought I would just check in. This is now 2 parts that have been longer than all of last week's vlog. So hey, I found something to do. Thursday, start a new vlog. I'll have things, but we'll talk about that Thursday. Hopefully things happen. We didn't drive today. Hopefully we'll drive a little bit tomorrow before we go look for the card sleeves. But yeah, that was Wednesday. I kind of just stuck around here because it was my mom's first day off after a night shift, and she slept pretty much through the day, and then she woke up, waited a little bit, and then my stepdad got home, and then they went to an early dinner, and then came back, and then I ate dinner, and then I got ready, and then we went to the store about like 7:30, got home at like 9. And then, I had to get the groceries out, put stuff away, and then I took a shower. And now we're here, 11:30, So yeah. We will see you tomorrow for the end of the vlog. Alright, everybody. Oh, I just remembered I gotta move this to move this. But final day of the vlog. It's gonna be a little short thing. Didn't really do much today, unfortunately. Not even driving, but hopefully we're gonna do some driving tomorrow after therapy, and that's what I'm gonna tell my therapist too. Because we're going uptown tomorrow to get card sleeves and potentially the homework that was for this week. Social things are supposed to be on the site called Meetup and sign up for something there. But everything I keep finding requires Zoom, and I don't have Zoom, and Zoom is only free for like 45 minutes or something like that. It's very short time. But I'm hoping to counteract that with potentially going and, I think I've said before, actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. But that's not what's happening now. What's happening now is a little late dinner. And we're going to try our wild berry poppy before we end the vlog. So let's try it out. I don't know why I was making those mouth motions, but it's more like a blue otter pop, and that is completely fine. It's pretty good. Yeah, blue otter pop. Blue otter pops are good. Like I said, that's one of my... Okay, it's not a bad aftertaste, but after that little more of a sip, I can definitely taste the end, the blueberry coming out very strong. But it's still really good, so I'm not going to complain. It's really good. Found a potential another. That's actually, I think, even with the Sprite one, out of the ones I've tasted of Poppy, that one actually might be my favorite now. Because I've liked the grape, I've liked the... I found out it was like strawberry lemon. It was the one I liked. Of course, the lemon lime, and I think the cream soda was okay. It was my least favorite of the 4 I tried before this one. But this one, for Poppy brand, this one might be my favorite. And I think it is my favorite. So yeah, we're gonna quick late dinner, not a big one because I had a big lunch, but dinner, drink the healthy and good tasting Poppy, and we'll see you next week. You know, if you made it this far, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share the video with a friend, and leave some comments down below. Bye.